Hey guys, it's me again, Jimmy. This is another update on the game Penance. So, what I've added most recently is I've given the enemies in the game the ability to sprint like the player has been able to previously. So that's them sprinting, and they will sprint as long as their stamina is high, but once their stamina goes below a certain value, they'll just walk at you. And in terms of running, that's what I've added. I want to go kill these guys and then just show a little more of this little mechanic. So they'll see this guy chasing me, so then yeah, see, he just kind of ran out of stamina there. So kind of depends on the circumstance, but yeah. And yeah, so some more gameplay, I guess. And also, I forgot to mention I added this background into here, so yeah, I've made it so backgrounds work now. I mean, I guess I could explain how I did it. I mean, if you guys want a video on that, I could make it, but yeah. So that's what I've done so far. And I guess also I have added a new enemy type, and I have repurposed another enemy. So the first enemy type I have added is the crossbow guy. And just, yeah, this is his brawl scene, and yeah, I killed him instantly there, but let's just say he's like the archer in that by himself he's a joke, but he can become very annoying when in combination with another enemy. So I will take this archer guy out of here, and let's put this guy in here. So the archer guy will tend to just kind of shoot arrows at the player when he's fighting shoot bolts at a player when he's fighting an enemy. So but then once the player gets close, he'll try to run away. And he's obviously very scared when you just try to melee him because he's practically defenseless. And then another cool little thing I've added is I've made this new type of enemy, which I'm going to call the fodder enemy. Kind of got this idea from Doom Eternal, where some enemies marked by wearing leather armor rather than chainmail are going to be very weak and susceptible to being one-shotted by the claymore, but they have the advantage of being able to run away, so like run through other enemies. This is shown in the little the leather, pitchfork and broken shield users from earlier, and they kind of stack up on each other. As in, this is another way they can add another hitbox you need to worry about. But the thing I did here was I made it so that in case this guy runs into a problem, he will be able to run behind the cover of another enemy. So here he is, and he runs away. So, yeah. Also, the enemies are kind of fairly aggressive since I've gave them the ability to sprint, so yeah. I kind of gave this guy a ridiculous amount of health, but I just programmed it, so the reason I killed him so quickly earlier is that face shots and brawl scenes do instant kills, so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty... Oh, this isn't the only thing I've added. So if you remember the archer guy from one of my previous videos, he's been changed slightly as well. So he has also been given the ability to turn tail and run, just like the crossbow guy, and his shots still work the same when he'll try shooting over your head and you need to lift up your shield to block it. So, but the thing I've made is that before he couldn't go through other enemies like this. So, yeah. And die. So, yeah, that's what I've added most recently. Next video, what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try adding 3 more new fodder enemies, and I'm also going to try giving the player the ability to do some other stuff with the sub-weapons, like give the sub-weapons some actual movement tech, I guess you could say. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying along with this process so far. I will see you next time. Bye.